Good morning, traders. Good morning, everybody. So today we had one of those days where everything that had popped failed, starting from NQ. I would say this is the best alert that we gave this morning. So we gave a short entry just at the top of this move. And we got a short over here, 14,794. Now the price is down over here 80 points. So some very good unwind. So exactly over here, 946. We went for NQ FFT short, 14,794. All right, so you can trade NQ or you can trade Qs. We had a good play on Tesla, a couple of good plays on Yes, 3 good longs on Pixie, and this is the setup that we gave for a short. Let's look on the 1 minute chart. We gave the entry over here at 946 exactly on this bar. And we were looking for these extremes over here. So we're looking for this major resistance, 14,796, and the support over here, 14,736. Once we saw that, we started taking the trade. So good morning Tom, Loco, Derek, morning Jay. Hope you had a good morning session. Was I would say a tough day because in pre-market we had this range, okay? And you can see over here that we had a top at 14,800 and then a bottom over here 14,734. This is the plan that I gave in pre-market, and we said let's look for a pattern to short or a pattern to long. So we're looking for this play or this play over here. Two major reversals. Morning Greg, good morning Seolas. Traders, if you join over here right now, we alerted all this. We traded these setups at Jtraderco. We share it in the room. Put a like, subscribe also to Bookmap and to the Jtraderco YouTube channel, and support us. Thank you very much. I'm gonna share a few things over here. Morning Maria. So typically when I'm trading futures or stocks, I'm looking for two major plays. One is the trend following, so simply starting to see over here lower highs, lower low scenario, okay? And one instead is the reversal. So let's say we have a major support. We're looking for a reversal play. So one is trend following, one is mean reversal. We have two major plays, okay? First and second one over here. So this morning, being we were in a range, you can see over here, okay, 930 exactly at this point, okay? This point over here is 930. So being we were in the range, was looking for extremes. This was extreme, and this was extreme, this blue line. And once we got this area, you can see really the break of this. So over here what happened? We have the longs, right? They are trapped. So here is what we call a bull trap scenario. And when I look at that, when I look for those bull trap scenarios, the first thing that I want to look for is looking for extremes. And over here you can see NQ 943 extremes to trade. Okay, 943 before this major dump. I was saying to over here to be patient. Okay, so I'm gonna put over here This is our plan. We can cut all of this right now. Okay, this was our plan over here, and we were alerting 946 short NQ 14794. Not a bad play, traders, right? Not a bad play. So the trade exactly came over here. Short. I want to write over here a few things to make you understand why they do this. Because long players, okay, will be trapped. And we can write a few things about it. Tip. When we have a range sideways action, longs will be invited to buy the breakout. And this is why I would say usual technical analysis is bullshit. It's bullshit. It's BS. You don't need it. Okay? The usual, I would say, concepts, manuals, and studies you did over the years are just the best traps that big hands like funds, firms, we say market makers, okay, using the algorithms, use in order to trap, in order to manipulate the price at their, I would say, their pleasure, in their favor. And this is why technical analysis doesn't really work, okay? This is the reason why technical analysis doesn't work. Is it clear? Questions? This is why technical analysis is just obsolete. Think you write it like this. Any question, traders, on this? Hello, Dario. Good morning, Silas. What I mean is that if you build a system that is, I would say, built only on the normal price action, okay, you're gonna get killed. There's no way you're gonna make money. Breakouts, breakdowns is just bullshit right now. You need to wait different parameters. Instead of a breakout, wait a breakout, pull back, solid level with Bookmap, and then you take the trade. On something like the futures, especially if you look at NQ, CL, ES, look for extremes to trade. Okay, don't fight a trend. So not always mean reversal will be working, but when you have a range, you have to look for those mean reversals levels. Okay, like if you look at this is the trade we alert. Okay, so I'm gonna put the trade exactly here, 794, and I can share with you. We shared in the room some trades on NQ and the Qs this morning, so you can you're invited to join Jtraderco community. This is a short over here. If you look at this point, right, we have another key level of support. You can see how we break down and then we start reclaiming. I was not able to cover this because we are looking for this unwind, but this is another fake breakdown that reclaim of the scenario. Okay, and now it's stuck in a range again. So if you actually put attention right now, we are in the same range of this morning. Nothing really changed, right? Nothing really changed. Let's go back over here. I want to analyze a few things. And then we're going to look also dive into Bookmap a little bit. Paul Lafontaine, if you're over here, buddy. Paul, check what I'm writing boiler. You see that, guys? So I'm talking for ATSA, I'm talking for Medic. The play exactly 1020. Okay, when you see that, this is our perfect reversal over here. Beautiful setup, I love this. You can see, bang. But anyways, let's continue to cover. What did you trade this morning? We traded 6 things. We had 7 trades more or less. One was a stop and 6 were wins. It was a very good profitable morning. There's a trader here that sends me his executions, but I think he did very good this morning performing. So this is a future trader, so well done over here. So let's see what you traded. So Mark saying he traded Tesla. Of course, he trades always Tesla. I know. Some traders took Pitsy. I'm reading some DMs over here. This morning we had Pixie. Okay. Some traders took Femi. Femi a little bit unwinded, but still not that much. Trader took Tesla. Trader tell me anticipates Tesla. All right, so I think we can start with Tesla over here. Okay, traders. So let's look at Tesla. Okay, my plan this morning, and we can do like this. Okay. My plan this morning was very simple. Look for extremes. And we can see over here the last 3 days, one day, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Monday, we shorted over here more or less. Yesterday, we shorted and then we longed it. Pardon, my bad. Monday over here, I share all the trades. You can go also check on Twitter. But we long over here if I'm not mistaken. We long over here if I'm not mistaken. Then we shorted, yes, we shorted over here all the way down. And this morning we shorted and we long, 2 good wins over here. But was not a day that I suggest to trade for beginners, because you can see that we have 2 major extremes, 1 and 2. And I was saying clearly, look for the break of the range, okay? So a lot of this, a lot of the analysis, you will learn it only when you join the community. And this I wrote at 8:37 New York time. Sideways action trading range, waiting extreme. So 1 hour before the open, I already said what to look for. Looking for a push only into the 249 for a short. That's it. All the rest that we traded was only scalping. Okay? Only scalping. In the first few minutes, we gave a commentary. Over here, this is what our team did at the open. So, you know, the usual plays. Team short over here, the J lines, risk above here, covers, then long right away cut, and then long in over here, selling to the push. So 2 long plays, right? Very fast, very easy. And that's it for the morning. The time frame that you see below over here is 1 hour. Then we traded over here this one, which is the Qs and NQ short. So when we alerted NQ short at that, what was 14,794 more or less, we got a short over here, and then I don't know the trader, but probably it's hold it. And we start taking also the SPY. So we had some good position on SPY this morning. Again, J lines, boom, taking the short very easy. So here right now, if I'm looking at Tesla on Bookmap, and I'm pointing out what I'm looking for, right? So look with me. Support 241, 242. So if we don't get to this level, I'm not touching Tesla right now. Resistance 246. If we don't get this level, I'm not touching it. 248 and 20. If we don't get, of course, this resistance, I'm not touching it. So we are stuck in a range. I don't want to trade this over here. I like to trade open because with Bookmap, we can really flip good from long to short. This morning we short over here. So I'm going to put back up the trade that my team took. Let me see over here. You can see a complete picture, right? So this short is a short over here that we see with Bookmap. Then we covered, we longed the dip. So we longed over here because we were looking at a big absorption. We stopped out, okay, like 20 cents. And then the trade over here longed over here in the dip. You can see he bought the dip 1, 2, 3 times loading. So he bought over here the dip and then sold in this push. So he took like 1 point per share over here. He sold this push over here. Then he didn't trade anymore because he was looking at SPY, more easy faders, and looking at FFT. So looking the short, we took also an NQ. But essentially you can see in about 10-15 minutes, he took his trades. Now, looking at Bookmap, we have a major support 240. That support 241, 242 that we're seeing over here, this one. Then we have this resistance 246, which is this. And then 248, which is this. So the levels that I put on the chart are respecting the levels that we have on Bookmap. Okay? Is it clear, guys, the process? I think it's very easy, right? I'm gonna, and also Trader, yes, I will answer you after over here. This morning was a little bit busy trying to help traders, new traders coming in the room. So this is the gate. We said then long on dip and Tesla. Traded Academy over here, long in Tesla. Explain this real time, flat on Tesla. Then explain over here about shorting the IS and SPY. Helping all the traders over here, mentoring trader at the Academy this morning, short over here covering. And then over here we took also 3 longs on Pixie, here long again, and long in Soul Win. And then some traders took the short seller, some traders just simply took the longs this morning, but essentially good way to trade. Okay, now looking at Tesla. I like to use a lot 5-minute chart, but also 3 minutes. This is the range. So if I have to think over here of a scenario, I think looks like a wedge, right? What do you think? So inside this wedge, there's no point over here for me trading. Yesterday low, we have at 241 and 60. The previous day, we have a big support at level, 241 and 60. You can see over here the liquidity that was traded. So simply wait over here. And my plan this morning is going to be, I like to say in advance what I'm looking for. I'm going to look for this. I'm going to look for this. If we break this level, so let's say we unwind, then I potentially start looking for shorts down here. Okay, is it clear the plan? Very easy. This is what I do every day because I just observe the market. You want to follow somebody very good on futures, follow Franco and his beast reversal over here on the long side on NQ. This is NQ traders, okay? So taking over here a nice 50 points move, 40 points move. Nice job, buddy. Take care, Matt. Take care, brother. So Tesla, let's wait over here. I'm seeing over here some traders taking Nvidia this morning. Honestly, I didn't look at all Nvidia. I was looking at IMVT that gave an absurd sick setup over here, the dip. Nothing to say. I mean, this was perfect. Coming up over here with the Zealands all yesterday. So how it worked over here is monster. Okay, when I see something like this, I simply love it. So Microsoft is stuck in a range, Meta stuck in a range, Google stuck in a range for now, NQ back in the range over here, ES still stuck in this previous trading range, but I'm gonna start checking over here, yes, probably. So yes and SPY. If you want to see how I use my watch list, check over there. So we have a little bit of sell-off over here on SPY, but nothing really amazing to trade. Okay, let's go back on Tesla. We're gonna look if we're gonna break the range on this one. And we're gonna look if we're gonna break the wedge over here. Stuck in a range, nothing. Let's go back on Pixie. So this is Pixie in the morning. We got some good trades. These levels over here. If you have questions, traders, or you want to review something together, just ask. Right now the market is a little bit slow, so I'm just waiting. Tesla, Qs and Q SPY, yes. Over here for some traders in the room, Pixie. Some traders still short. So price is going over here to the 115 on Pixie. The open level is over here 132. We are at the top at 138. So I don't see over here any kind of big push coming for now until we are below this 115, 116. Looking if we have anything else in the scanner. So the only way that I'll be interested in picks again is if we can get this 125, 130, but for now I only see this like rejecting J lines. You see the 115 and how they soak it over here. We have a support at 106. So look at 106 over here today. Came 106 and it bounced every single time. Yeah, Mary, that long in pre-market played very good. Played very, very good. This over here. This is, I think, is a good management from the trader, buying the long on the higher low and selling into partials, then buying again and selling, and then buying over here, selling, and when you see the stuff over here, very good risk management, cutting immediately the trade for still a profit. So you have to be quick, traders, when you trade something like Pixie. Is the stock of the day, 160% gapper. We had multiple flow rotation. The flow there over here is very small, and we had 90 million volume traded. Okay. So Tesla going back into the range. Do you see anything else pushing for now? trying to break over here the 116, 117. Let's look if we have a little bit of extension. Low volume for now. We have, you can see over here the buying and selling pressure. We are 50-50, so we have as many buyers as many sellers. So I don't see right now really a big move coming on Pixie. So if you're short, like I see the majority of the traders, just hold. So good morning, Morgan. So let's see over here. I'm late to joining the video. This morning you brought up playing the extremes. What contributes to that view inside previous day range after big moves? Yes, and also you can see the consolidation. If, for example, we put over here, this morning I was looking at NQ, right? This is one of the major plays that we had this morning. I'm going to review this on a 5-minute chart. Okay. So 948 over here. This plan we gave 946. Price was here. And we said waiting plan and Q extremes to trade. Same on Tesla and ES. So if we look over here, the full price action from yesterday after hours to the pre-market and market open is over here. We see that as sideways. Okay, yesterday a big unwind, even the day before, right? So sorry, the pre-market of the previous day, big unwind over here. So we had a move from the after hours the day before from 950 down over here to the 650 more or less. So we're talking about 300 points. This is a normal physiological trading range. Okay, and when you are in this range, you simply don't want to attack long or trying to buy dips unless the market confirms. So what you're going to look for, you're going to look for those extremes. Now, over here, in case we break this low, 700, and then start reclaiming, ideally, I'm looking for a long. For now, not yet. So that is the reason, Morgan. Milan, Jay, what are your thoughts on AI trading system like Quantum will be steering all at charts in the midterm futures? So this is a good question because I'm just creating a quant, okay, and is going to be not the future for everybody, because not everybody is able to do a quant. You need a lot of resources. Quant is good. Remember, it takes off the excitement and adrenaline that you get from trading. So it's good because you have no emotion. So simply you trade what the system gives you. Even if sometimes, trust me, you see the system performing and you say, what the heck, why didn't you sell or buy over there? But you have to follow the system, okay? You just made off data, based on data. While trading, it's just simple like that gives you a lot of emotions, a lot of adrenaline. I mean, when I'm done in trading and I trade, let's say, a day with size where I want to really enjoy it, I don't need anything else in the day. I mean, not gonna go out at night till late or whatever, because that is gonna be enough. Okay, so you have so much more when you trade by yourself. But quant, yeah, quant is already part of the future, is something that I'm very interested into. So right now market is fading. Let's gonna put over here up QQQ, or even NQ we can put. Actually, we can put a QQQ. Okay. So breaking the low over here, Qs, 354s. Some major support, 353 and 80. So this level over here. And if you look traders, look at, for who's in the room, look at the last J lines on Tesla, Qs, NQ, SPY, and yes. 3 good setup for the short side. Check. So right now we are unwinding, still selling over here the Qs and the Qs, so I'm not really looking for a long play. Hourly chart gave over here gave a shooting star, so this is a reversal doji and is forming over here an evening star. So we should see over here this low coming 353 on Qs. If I'm gonna have a long play, I'm gonna alert, but for me the only long play to look for is at only the possible level here. Remember, we gave the short this morning at this point on the Qs and NQ, okay, at this point over here. Timestamps also recorded, share also some charts of execution in the room of this. That's our level. So right now it's fading over here below the pre-market, sorry, the day low. So new day low over here, 353 and 80. Some support, I'm not too convinced about that. For me, it's gonna fail more. New low is gonna form over here. There we are, pretty weak. Let's switch to Tesla. Break down this wedge. Now getting also to the low of the day. So potentially Tesla, the two setups that I'm waiting for, as you know, is going to be a downtrend over here and looking for a potential pullback in short, or if we're going to have that low that we see on NQ, and NQ will bounce back up, then of course I'm going to look for a reversal on Tesla as well and buy some calls, probably 242.50 or even 245. But for that I need the entire market to bounce. For now we stay with the trend. We're following the trend over here, so no reason to start taking counter trend trades. Breakdown of the cues. If you see over here of the 350-380 support, I'm going to put this into stocks. This is very heavy. We have to stay with the trend right now, just waiting. Tesla dipping this previous low to 41.50, but no major reversal. I'm checking also here, you can see the Tesla. This low over here is trying to bounce, but still no reversal play over here. A little bit of small volume on Pixie, so take a look at that. Some balance on the cues, but still downtrend formed. Good job of Greg on Tesla. Remember, few trades and only trading the A+ setups, but and also traders, remember, no late entries, okay? So Tesla still unwinding, Q's SPY unwinding, Meta sideways, Amazon unwinding, IMVT dip, Pixie small curl, but until we don't get 125, 130, I'm not looking to trade. Q is looking only that low, so that support of the range that we set. Rather than that, no other trades. Amazon some good unwind this morning, so I will probably stall into the 122. Yeah, I'm expecting over here a support and a target 122 on Amazon. And over here we can start looking for a dip. So Amazon expecting a dip 122 and bounce. Meta over here is on the verge to break this level of resistance. You can see this inside bar. Also had over here, also has this trend line, but it needs really to break this trend line over here. It's very, very tight. Until I don't see this breakout, I'm not gonna trade it. Let's go back over here to Pixie. Pixie has a ton of supply over here into the 130, 145. For now, if you're short on this, simply hold. There's not enough demand over here. Last few minutes, traders together. Any questions? I think we went over the Qs, Tesla today, Pixie. We went over NQ. If you have any other question, please ask. and rejection over here. You can see new sellers are joining at 120. 120 back over here to the 113. I don't see over here any big problems for the short sellers until we're going to have this price action, and the price over here is going to stay below 130. All right, traders, so 11:10, I think we had a good session for the day. See you back next week. Again, put a like, and good luck. Thank you for everything, and Bookmap, thank you again.